Say, Bacon, Pepsi or Coke?
I'm more of a Coke guy myself.
Yeah, but this is Pepsiman, played by Slouchy for longplace.org.
Pepsiman!
Fucking Pepsiman!
Hell yeah, I love Pepsiman.
And so does
At least
he.
the idea of Pepsiman.
The idea of Pepsiman versus the concept of Pepsiman. And also
Well,
that guy.
now we get to see the execution of Pepsiman. Not in that sense. Not execution in that sense. You get what I mean? It just starts like that. Pepsi. Okay.
That's how you know it's a good soda.
He's getting it. Don't do that. Like, in real life, don't do that.
No, do it.
You do not want... I don't think you would want soda to shoot out of your eye. Oh,
surely you do.
But...
there we go!
I would... Oh, there's Pepsiman!
Look at that ass!
Wow, that is glorious.
Glorious.
Glorious glutes. Ooh, you stumbled though. It's okay. It's okay, Pepsiman. We forgive you.
Made by some random-ass studio in 1999 for the PS1. And made with diabetes.
Amounts of Pepsi. You know, I honestly like that Pepsi. I like that Pepsi logo a lot more than what they have now.
I don't even...
Oh, here we go. He's... Pepsiman!
Oh, Pepsiman, you got here just at the perfect time. I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there. When I got
how do you run out of Pepsi as a guy who supplies it?
No, the vending machine's out of Pepsi.
They want Pepsi.
Oh.
And the word is that they're just
and he has to, like... his wheel has 8 polygons, so the car's broken.
That's
but it looks like it's gonna take some
looks like he's gonna have to carry the Pepsi to the machine himself.
If only there was a hero who could fix this.
Apparently there is, and his name is Pepsiman!
Something like that. As the music just disappears.
Like
finger loading screen.
And somehow the game gets clear. There we go. Oh my good god. Look at him. Look at him go.
Look at that magnificent jump. Look at him.
Magnificent run. Those glorious glutes and those magnificent jumps. Oh.
And the death traps.
Yes, which happen to be garbage trucks.
Yes. And also banana
slides. And manholes. Why are there so many manholes opening?
Ooh, that's just how America works.
I see. Does America work by also having like open lanes to your house, to their houses?
Absolutely.
Or that, whatever that is.
That would be a trash can.
Yes, it would be a trash can. Somehow he's still rocking it out.
I mean, it's Pepsiman. He can't be stopped.
That is true.
There's a vending machine out there that is, you know, not full of Pepsi. That's a crime.
Yeah, that is a very, very bad crime. It needs to be investigated and corrected immediately.
Yes.
Look at Pepsi. Look, that's why Pepsiman's here. Why is that truck dropping so much furniture?
It's a Coca-Cola company ban, you know?
Terrible movers. Kids,
Oh
kids. He made it.
You think there's still kids in that store? Hang on, that machine wasn't empty.
What did he make us run? What did he make him run all the way there for?
Pepsi.
Yeah, apparently so. Oh, he got all the Pepsi.
Perfect Pepsi.
He got perfect Pepsi. Goddamn.
And
he even got a record clear time. Could have gone faster. What do you mean?
Surely you could have gone faster. I believe in this man.
You gotta believe in Pepsi Man then, huh?
I do. I believe in Pepsi Man.
I mean, I've only seen like what?
Look at that turbo mode
of the game. It's only been 4 minutes and I already believe in Pepsi Man.
Good.
You know, for a moment there, I thought when you mentioned that he could have gone faster, you probably would have told me what. Oh, people speedrun this game, by the way. What? Don't tell me you're gonna say.
Oh, he has
right?
Pepsi Man has a turbo mode.
Oh.
Clearly.
Right.
And a skateboard.
Oh, okay, now he's on a skateboard. Okay.
This is like that
Driving
Sonic
down-
game, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no, this is like San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
With the trams and all that stuff. Okay. Thank you, Pepsi Man.
So cool.
They really should have put him in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
He should.
You see that? Freaking
He got moves.
Oh,
He got
oh.
hit, by the way. He also had moves.
mostly the moves. Again, the terrible moving company strikes back.
Yeah.
Although, you know, I am slightly bothered by
hang
the
on.
fact that, oh wow, he actually gets welcomed by a cheering crowd.
Well, they are kids, and kids.
Fair enough.
But the blue one,
am
not the red
sli-
one.
Yeah, I am slightly bothered though that the Pepsi trucks are actually impeding Pepsi Man. That's not
Yeah.
how it is.
It's very disgusting.
I feel slightly perturbed by that.
As you should.
Wait, again, a kid and kids. Why? Why would you do that? What
It's
the
friendly fire.
That's like really, really awful friendly fire. Now we're gonna have to avoid a giant can of Pepsi.
We live in a society,
Oh,
Bacon,
boy.
of gravity.
Oh my god, this is glorious. Pepsi Man runs away from the Pepsi can.
This is the point where you're supposed to hum that song from Indiana Jones, you know? Yes, turn, you moron!
There we go.
Well, someone just got
Yeah,
killed.
of course. He, you know, I like how he just ran away from instead of just turning
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just avoiding it.
He didn't even
No,
stop the
it-
can. People are dead.
Yeah, I wonder how many people died. And he's just laughing.
You're doing
Are
pretty
you laughing?
You're doing pretty good. That's
Yeah,
the
that
man
was
with the
pretty
Pepsi.
good. Have a Pepsi.
The man with the Pepsi.
Have a
can.
What a suggestion. Have a Pepsi.
Next stage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Thank you for that.
So, you may be confused, but yes, this is
Yes.
a Japan-only video game.
Pepsi Man.
It's a
There's
Japan-only
building on
video
fire
game.
just
Yes.
ahead. We need to get there immediately.
So why is it in English? Why is there an Englishman? Don't know.
They got the fire under control.
At least,
But
you know,
there are
it
some
seems
people
like
that
they
couldn't
hired
escape
American
casting up
voice
an
actors
architect
here
off
and
the
not
road.
just, you
They
know,
are extremely
Japanese
exhausted, and it doesn't seem
saying
likely that we
American
can get
things
first
really
aid to them
weirdly.
in time.
Yes.
Can't you
All
give them
respect to them
something
though
to help
because they
revive
didn't.
them, Pepsi
It
Man?
kind of just sounds like It sounds like Daytona.
True, true. Anyway,
But
there's some
I actually
thirsty...
liked it.
They're thirsty and tired firemen. Do something.
Okay, here we go. Doing something. Why is the city on fire?
Yeah, I think they're in
Why
Detroit.
is it? Oh. Oh God. They're rioting over the fact that there isn't enough Pepsi. What
I
are we
think they'll
doing
do it.
here? Doesn't give me Pepsi. Okay, what now? What's he gonna come out of?
His best. He's gonna do his best.
So now now he's a barrel. Now he's
So
putting
elegant.
on a barrel.
So elegant.
Why? Oh my god. Why? Can jump over cars, apparently cannot roll over barrels.
No.
They cannot just leave rolling barrels behind. Pepsi Man logic. Part of me thinks that the reason why they only ever made Pepsi Man and not the other soft drink man is because the other soft drink man does not sound good. Like Coke Man does not sound as...
No, I know a
appealing as
Coke
Pepsi
man. I know a Coke man. He does not sell... Well, he sells Coke, but
Not that.
not that kind of Coke.
I see. That's
Doesn't
the thing
really
I'd be
work.
worried about. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It certainly doesn't.
Also, Pepsi Man Remix. It's hip.
Wow. Pepsi Man! Pepsi Man! This is like the worst. This is like the worst constructed bridge ever. In
I've
before,
seen
yeah,
worse.
it's under construction, but still, why would you build it like that? Wait, all of that just to run into a Pepsi machine and then drink the Pepsi from it.
He's thirsty. Okay?
Yes, and he
He's
just denied the
thirsty.
citizens of Detroit of all the other Pepsi. But then again,
Look,
Pepsi Man is thirsty. What can you do?
Listen, you get Pepsi or you get dead. Okay?
Unfortunately, most of the people of Detroit chose to get dead.
Well, that's their issue, not his.
Yeah, that's true.
And he died.
Okay, that might be an issue.
A skill issue.
Yep. I like that they're still chanting Pepsi Man even though he just fell into a sewer.
Yeah. Anyway, obligatory sewer level, you know?
Yep.
It's almost as if,
I like
if it's an RPG or something.
Yep. I mean, at this point, it might as well be. And also, then again, I like the fact that, we've always kept a tradition of obligatory sewer levels, even to this day.
Yeah.
That never goes away.
Nope. And I hope it never does.
True. Pepsi Man! I rocked to this.
So here's your obligatory train simulator moment.
And obligatory jackhammer moment.
Or is they're building the railroad.
I'm gonna swing a steel beam in your face.
As a very strong
No,
man.
I think it would be kind of dangerous to run trains on one side of the track and then like have it under construction on the other.
But not impossible.
Not impossible. Okay, wait, no, that's unrealistic. He isn't getting mugged on the subway. That's unrealistic.
That's true, I guess.
There are a lot of people though, which is fairly realistic. Yes.
Oh yeah.
And wait, what? Did the exit of that subway lead out to a rooftop?
Oh, I think he walked upstairs. And here we go. And he's dead again.
And he just missed it.
And the crowd goes wild.
How did the crowd get up there? They were wild.
You know what? Don't ask. Just
Fair.
Pepsi.
It's just Pepsi. It's all for Pepsi. If they're actually
Ow.
trying to sell me Pepsi here, I think it's working.
Well, I mean, it is an advertisement game.
It is the best. Oh, okay. Bro, you literally just turn left. Next intersection, come on.
No, it's
Left
fine.
Next intersection. Why is the truck? That truck looks like it's trying to sniff for something.
Notice how the truck is red. That's what I want to point out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Totally not subliminal advertising there.
Nope.
Cola is Pepsi, right? No.
That is so true,
Truck
Bestie.
says no. This is a long ass street.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Come on, turn.
Turn, yeah. Red pizza. We all know that's not actually red pizza.
Yeah,
right?
no.
That's not pizza.
Oh, let's see what our
That is-
full motion guy will say this time. By the way.
It's gonna be a full motion game. Oh, because it's already finished. The stage is
Yeah.
finished. They're not very subtle about the product placement for the chips. I don't
Really?
think. They're not.
Pepsi's good for TV game. So true.
Pepsi for TV dash game. What the? Okay. it's
Apparently,
Japanese.
that's what they call console games in Japan. They call them TV game. Apparently.
Very Japanese of them.
We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down. Fortunately, no one was hurt or killed. But in the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert, and they are all exhausted. Another helicopter is on the way, but it looks like it's going to take some time. Isn't there anything we can do to help them until that helicopter arrives?
Wait.
Let me guess. Bring them Pepsi. Yes.
Yeah. In the middle of literally run the desert and then bring them. No, run on the desert, drink Pepsi in front of them without actually giving it to them.
Something like that.
That's the Pepsi Man way.
Why don't they use the cars? You're clearly faster.
Yeah, but no. Look, I think it's because of aura and maximum well. It's just for the glutes, okay? It's good for the glutes. You see? Don't you see how wonderful Pepsi Man's glutes are?
He has some very great glutes.
Double up.
Now it's Pepsi.
Yes. Oh, that's some Final Destination kind of stuff there.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Come on, Pepsi Man, you can do it. Yeah, I believe in you, Pepsi Man.
Get the Pepsi to a place.
Get them, Pepsi.
I mean, that jump animation, that's hypnotic.
Yeah, it is. I think more, you know what? I think I think more games should adopt that. Oh! Ooh, the bikers just let him through. Cool.
I think they're gonna kill. Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
No,
The Hells Angels do not approve of Pepsi.
Okay, so at least we know what kind of soft drink they prefer.
Yeah. You want that Coke?
Oh. Ow!
Ah. Notice the subtle calypso beat, the soundtrack?
Wait, whoa. Why are they just stopping?
I don't know. I'm also suspecting he's running in
block.
circles. Oh, what the fuck did that even come from?
Where did that come from? What the in the Okay. Oh,
Now he's being rushed.
Yep, that's a Pepsi. See? I knew it.
How dare he?
I knew it. How dare you? How dare you just drink Pepsi in front of your thirsty Pepsi
The
deprived
Pepsi army.
Yeah. Pepsi army. See, I knew what he was gonna do. He was totally gonna go to the desert just to drink Pepsi.
Have you seen this
Really,
before, sir?
Really shove it in the faces of those army guys.
Yeah. That's what they get for being in the desert. No Pepsi.
Yeah. No Pepsi for you guys. He's back. He's running again. What's he gonna go again? What's he gonna go up against this time? Ooh,
Buffalo.
Buffaloes. What the? I mean, look. This is a universe where buffaloes are equally as threatening as gigantic cans of Pepsi rolling towards.
Yes.
And you also have to avoid cactuses, cacti, whatever.
I was about to say that technically it's cacti, and he's on a barrel.
And we're back to the barrels.
Again, that is just an amazing animation.
Yep, you say the jump animations are hypnotic. I think the barrel roll animations are just as hypnotic. Could you combine them together? No.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, you can't.
How are boulders running sideways? How is anything running sideways?
Well, that boulder doesn't need to. Oh, that was close.
Okay.
That was even closer. They're just teasing Pepsi Man at this point.
I was gonna say cock blocking, but teasing works too.
Of course, can't be a mine without broken rails.
Duh.
It can't be a video game mine without flying mine carts and broken railroads.
Minecraft 1999.
Unironically, this would have been good for 1999.
I got some good news.
Oh,
this is good for 1999. This is just brilliant.
It is. It's glorious. And he's out of the... Wait, what?
That's not a helicopter, that's a whole ass plane.
That's a whole ass plane filled with people who want Pepsi.
The people crave sugar.
And they're about to get their dose of sugar. Let's
Which
see
is what you need when you
let's see
crash a plane, you know.
That is true. Can't have a plane crash and a sugar crash at the same time.
Oh, damn, no. Oh, hang on. Revenge of the
and then
Buffaloes.
you also can't.
Nope, he's
You
dead.
also can't have a buffalo crash. Oh, he's dead. Ow.
As the great
No,
Roger
like-
Miller once sang, you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
Wait, what?
And it'll make sense later, I think. In life. Later in life.
Huh?
Unless you're talking
There
about the
is no-
wood.
The wood. I am talking about the wood.
Yeah.
There is no way that contraption makes sense. Okay, no. This is... You know what? You told me this game was made in Japan. Now I'm sort of getting it. This is the Japan part. The part where it really starts to get, off the rocker. As if, as if...
I don't think it was ever on the rocker, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? As if, as if this muscular Pepsi man wasn't already off the rocker.
But I mean, at least this time he can't just turn. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna turn.
Oh my god, he's going to turn again. And it always seems to be a left turn.
Yeah, for some reason. There weren't budget for, right turns.
Sadly.
Alright, let's see Pepsi Man again. Well, that American guy again.
Why does he seem less happy about it?
No sugar.
Oh, no, he's happy again. Oh. Come on, get another can. There you go, buddy. Yeah,
This
get
is like
another
me
can
for real.
Yeah, that's so me.
Pepsi for pizza. I agree.
Oh, okay. I agree. That's good.
I mean, I don't actually like Pepsi, but this is making a good sales pitch.
Mm-hmm. If it'll make a good sales pitch for the pizza, and that'll be fine. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be the Pepsi.
Pepsi City went out of control a little while ago.
Pepsi, man, there's been a crime in Pepsi City.
Rules are affected by the computer, and we can't move ahead. There isn't enough Pepsi for everyone, and violence has flared up amongst those wanting Pepsi.
And what? Did you just say violence has...
Yes.
Yeah.
They are committing crime not for socioeconomic reasons, but for Pepsi.
It's for Pepsi. You know what? For Pepsi reasons, good enough for me.
Worldwide shortage of Pepsi, okay?
Yeah, that would make people riot. That would make me riot. And I'm not even like a Pepsi guy,
Oh, that's true.
as I said.
Imagine the world if all tobacco disappeared tomorrow. That's this world, but with Pepsi.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god, even the Pepsi truck's on fire. There is Pepsi-demic.
Why aren't they
Everybody
picking up the
run.
Pepsi from the floor?
Because that's for Pepsi Man. For whatever reason.
What do you mean
Why
you
are
don't
they
want
picking
floor
up the
Pepsi?
Why don't they just pick up the large vats of Pepsi that come out of those trucks?
Those are also for Pepsi Man.
For Pepsi Man to get smacked in the face with, sure.
Something like that.
God damn. Would I want an entire city themed after Pepsi? Yes. Look, if we can have a theme park themed after Pepsi, we can certainly have an entire city themed after Pepsi.
Would it be Pepsi City or Pep City?
I would probably say Pepsi City.
Okay. I think Pep City is the right name.
Yeah, but if you follow like regular naming conventions, Pepsi Man, Pepsi City.
There is no regular naming convention here. You have one name. Also, I just noticed the guy on the sides, his sign says, "Give me Pepsi."
Yeah, it does. It was the same thing when we went to Detroit.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that was the same thing.
Did he ever get his
Give me
Pepsi?
Pepsi. My guy, you worked. Yeah, he worked at Pepsi. Like, if you didn't get enough Pepsi working at Pepsi, it's kind of a you issue.
Yeah,
And of course,
he's gonna take the Pepsi.
why didn't they just go inside the vending machines and take the Pepsi there? What is
Because they're poor, and poor people cannot drink Pepsi.
either poor or lazy?
Well, that's a very American way of looking at it.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, look, there is an American in this game. And he's
That is
just
true.
laughing and enjoying
I
himself.
mean, technically, we don't know if he's American, but he certainly seems American.
Fair enough, I suppose. So where does
Pepsi
it take
Man,
us
there's been a
next?
Pepsi crime in Pepsi headquarters.
Okay.
Pepsi, there's a hole in the floor. A Pepsi hole. With Pepsi conveyor belts.
And Pepsi crates. And falling caution signs because they will quality control everything but, you know, their own facilities for some reason. They will quality control their drinks but not the quality of their own.
But I mean, to be
signs.
fair, Bacon, there is a caution sign. It's just that it keeps falling down. You were warned.
Yeah, I suppose you were told to take care, and I suppose he's doing that right now.
We're in the Pepsi reactor. Or something.
With the Pepsi pipes and the Pepsi tanks.
Yes. You're doing Pepsi fission in here. Which is like nuclear fission, but tastier.
And more Pepsi fission.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Again, this is doing a really, really good job of just making me want to go drink more Pepsi.
Oh, look at the Pepsi transport robots. Transporting Pepsi.
The float. Honestly, I just thought they were like Pepsi floating crates, which...
Yeah, that works too. I like to pretend they're like small Pepsi robots lifting them.
No, I'll just say they're floating Pepsi crates because that's totally something Pepsi would have.
And
now
here
we're
we go.
skating on a broken panel.
Now it literally is Pepsi Subway servers.
Wow. That's glorious. And also, just looking at it, I'm like, this thing feels really difficult. Wait,
Yeah.
he made it?
Pepsi hand!
The Pepsi hand compels you to stop.
I am not sure.
Wait. Oh, we
Well,
cleared it!
He did fix the Pepsi computer, that is true.
All he had to do was flare out his hand like that.
Yeah. Because Windows Pepsi doesn't respect anyone.
That is true. Oh,
Careful,
he's
there's a
out.
can behind
Now.
you. Ah, Pepsi man, how could you?
You had all the time in the world to avoid that. Okay, will he turn left or will he turn right this time?
I don't know. I mean, he'll turn left, obviously.
Yeah. But... Okay.
It's
That's a
quickly
lot of
ramping up.
Pepsi.
This reminds me of a level from Fall Guys, you know? Except better.
Because it involves a lot of Pepsi Man.
Yeah. Why is there not a Pepsi... Actually, scratch that. Why is there not a Pepsi Man in Fortnite?
That,
It's an
what,
obvious co-branding thing here, you know?
yeah, that's true.
Please
Like,
sign
it's
my
not as if
petition.
Yes, it's not as if Epic is already like beholden to other soft drink brands, so you know, a Pepsi Man X Fortnite collaboration would
Yeah.
totally work.
Perfectly. Perfect
We need,
sense.
we need to make a petition for that actually. Have people sign it.
Yeah.
Would you please sign my petition?
Yes. Anyway, I think he won the game.
Did he? I hope he
It's a
won.
very long game, though.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
He's just like me for real.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
Pepsi.
so me.
Drink Pepsi.
Thank you. I will.
Pepsi. Only my choice.
Does drinking Pepsi Cola adjacent products work?
Yeah.
That works. Okay, great. Because I certainly feel like drinking Pepsi or Mountain Dew right about now.
I'm gonna go for some Mountain
Thank you,
Dew.
Pepsi Man. Thank you, Pepsi Man.
Now, I gotta disappoint you, by the way.
Mhm.
For some reason, reviewers didn't like this game.
What? Who didn't like it?
Reviewers. They didn't understand it.
Why?
They did not understand the glory of Pepsi Man. I don't know
Would
why.
they not no, okay, no. To be fair, we're talking about game reviewers.
True.
Sometimes you don't really have to listen to them. You don't really need to.
Pepsi is.
And I'm very glad that, well,
Pepsi is
a
what?
lot of people didn't
Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
yeah, okay.
Well, he drank a lot of
Fair enough,
Pepsis,
fair
so,
enough.
you know.
Without even like thinking of shitting and farting. That's
Pepsi,
very good.
gives you urine.
I like how it still says. That never gets told. Pepsi Man and the Pepsi Bath. You know what? I like that. I like that a lot.
It's Pepsi brilliant.
It's brilliant. Like, no words could describe how amazing that was.
Actually, there's one word that can describe it. Pepsi.
Pepsi? There we
Pepsi.
go. Pepsi. Pepsi Man!
Pepsi Man.
The greatest video game since Pepsi can!
Okay.
Or something.
No.